I also changed the image of the thumbnail and stuff on YouTube. I was previously having it go by the recreation playthrough, but I'm like, I wasn't 100% set on that name. It was just kind of like when I was ready to start, I didn't have like a thing for it because my Kelly character's playthrough was genuinely OCD nostalgia and stuff, but Tabby Cats isn't OCD as much. So yeah, anyway, I just decided to just call it nostalgia playthrough. So I'm not all the way through normal yet. We're not like kind of about halfway. So I think honestly, if I was going to change it, now is the time to do it. But yeah, I think she's looking pretty epic. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm recreating her, and she's back from the old original Diablo 2. And yeah, so far we're up to normal in Kurast. I've got to re-clear lower Kurast, and then we've got to go clear actual Kurast and stuff. What is that? Thank you for the biddies and the Arnold stare, Ray. I honestly love that that's that one, because it's like, I don't even know why, it just kind of makes me giggle every time I see it. How the fuck are you, Ray? What are you up to? Why is there a bat on fire? These are probably questions I shouldn't be asking, but anyway, they have been asked. So, yeah. What are you up to? Also, for anybody that's wondering, I'm pretty sure I still have a voice. It's probably not as great as it was like a couple weeks ago. I don't kind of want to, I don't want to put up the thing about like RIP voice and stuff. I feel like it's not sore, but it's definitely weakened at the moment. So if I feel like I'm struggling later to talk, I'll put the RIP thing up on screen and stuff. But yeah, you better now? Nice. It's good to hear. I think I'm good with stuff. It's been like a couple of weeks for anybody that doesn't know. I obviously did a week-long event. I don't know what I clicked on, but there we go. I did a week-long event, so it's been a hot minute since I played Diablo. And yeah, I've got to go do some re-clearing and stuff, so I'll go get my ass humbled by things. That was interesting. It kind of showed all the grounders being like, you know, I may need to bring the game music down because it clashes with your voice. I just made the microphone closer. Because usually what happens is when I stream, at the start of stream, I'm usually pretty quiet. And on top of that, at the moment, I can't really project my voice because of like how many hours I was talking last week. But I'll get there after a couple of hours, and then I'll be a bit louder than the game. Then I'll move the microphone back. But I also don't love having it like right up in my face because I feel like it's like on my eyebrows. Spine Growler, Cold Enchanted. Yeah, it feels like it's like my microphone feels like it's like resting on my eyebrows. It's very imposing, you know, to sit here with that. So yeah, because normally I have it like about a hand's distance away from my forehead because it's above me. And no, that's the wrong thing. Hold on, I gotta remember buttons. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, no, I'll get more of a projected voice after an hour or so. I haven't spoken almost at all since stream went off Saturday. So yeah, it's had lots of time to rest. But yeah, I'm generally pretty quiet at the start of the stream, like all the time. We've got possessed tree workers, champion tree lurkers. I like that they're all these different colors. It's great. And I'll have to get a little bit quicker with like swapping my weapons. The only problem with not doing this every week is, unlike with the Kelly playthrough, I was really kind of consistent on my like keybind buttons and shit. Well, not keybinds, you know, the swapping between like the attacks and shit. And I'm not doing that as much. So yeah, we'll see. I might be ready. You could put those, not that one, put that into there. I did use a bit of mana or something. I kind of wasted some stuff. I guess I could just run up here. I prefer to like zigzag that way, but I guess I could just go this way. There's always just this big group at like the end of this row that's always just bad. So I normally prefer to deal with them kind of later, you know? I also have to go down... I don't think there's any sewers or anything on this particular area. I think it's when we get into... sorry. Kurast itself, because this is lower Kurast at the moment, right? So when we get further up,
I am overburdened.
There will be places to go down. I need you to put that there. I guess we can't probably... I'll probably drink that just to get it out of the way. And that way I can use the warhammer. There we go. Warhammer, whatever. It's a thing. Can I open this? It was nothing? Right here. Don't go too far, mate. I don't want to have to go find you in a moment, just because you can. I guess we didn't get all the way up here, actually.
I am overburdened.
The heater's not on, Phoenix. I had it on when I was out in the house, and then I turned it off to drag it down here. Well, I had it on for like a few minutes in here, and it got like sweaty hot, and I'm like, ugh. I don't want to start my night sweating. Like, normally when I play Diablo, I get like sweaty later on. I don't know what it is about Diablo, but it's a very like stationary game, but it definitely like, I don't know.
Yes.
It always warms me up. It's crazy. But Phoenix is sitting here. Phoenix is just wanting pats for a second. I think he wanted the heater on, but he'll have to wait an hour or two. I'll be starting to turn on the heater on like during streams and until we get into like winter, and then it will be on before I start. Better chance getting magical items. I don't have anything comparatively that I can get rid of for that, although if I could get rid of some good shit, well, not that kind of good shit, I mean like rid of this crap. I'm pretty sure I bought those, so I just don't have space in my stash right now. I do need one of them. We'll go see what I have got in my stash, because like I said, it's been a minute, you know. Hey Frank, welcome in. I have got some mana, and I did have town scrolls, but I don't have any of these little fellas at the moment, which is fine. I'd rather hold on to them than the mana that I'm finding around the place, so yeah. We'll see how we go with that. What are you up to, Frank? Welcome in. I'm doing a recreation playthrough of a character I made when Diablo 2 was first out and I was 13. So yeah, she's intentionally terrible and her stats are all like done like a specific way for how I did it back then. And yeah, so it's kind of a more, I don't know, I guess like relaxed kind of like run. I don't want to go up through there yet because I've got to re-clear this whole area. So, well, when you guys come to me, there you go. I don't remember where we are at. What, was that me or were you saying that? Because my problem is that I just did a RimWorld event for a week, and so I haven't played Diablo for like 2 weeks now. And I'm just trying to remember what the fuck I was doing and stuff. Yeah, she's a level 26 at the moment. So, yeah. This should be fun. So, basically, to fill you in, when I made my sorceress, right? She was my second character I ever made. I was 13 and I was like dealing with OCD and stuff. So, we had like a specific like OCD casting of like her stats, like at least 3 different types until she got up to like 20 something. And then her skill tree, I was supposed to be trying to play on cold, but I couldn't resist fire skills, so I played on both cold and fire, but I had to unlock everything in lightning, but I couldn't use lightning more than once after getting it. So I take it outside, use it once, and then it goes in the bin basically. I never use it again. So I also need to like have more kind of like what do you call it, like magical looking weapons kind of thing. So like I had a lot of like staves and orbs, wands and all sorts of stuff like that. And in this particular playthrough I have to buy a new helper in each new act, except for obviously Act 4 where you cannot buy a helper. So this guy's going to come with us for that. And yeah, they've got to be specific to what I had originally. So yeah, This guy, the fuck is his name? He's Raji. That's right. I did not luck out with him. I can barely pronounce his name. I'm fucking terrible with names, and I got him. But he does like fire and shit. And I forgot to sell these when I was in town, but that's okay. I'll take that back in a moment, and I'll move some shit around and just see if we can fit. Ain't gonna be fitting that. I could probably take the arrows with me. So basically, I've got to. I'm not gonna fit the boots, even if I was to move everything around. I've got to kill everything. I've got to pick up all the loot. I've got to sell all the loot or use it. I can only use one page of stash. Can't use rune words, and like I can do like a little bit of like I don't know, combining like gems and potions and shit with the cube, but like really nothing else. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's more to it, but like that's what I remember off the top of my head right now. So yeah, none of that's useful. Alright, I don't need that, and I don't know if I have one of these in my stash, but I don't need more mana to hold on to. And yeah, we'll see. Let me see if I've got... I do have 3, so whoop. Put the brain back. Put that shit back in there. Anyway, throw those together. I now only have 2 of these, so this saves us the tiniest bit of like space, so that's nice. I don't have to wait until like my gold and everything's like maxed out to like gamble it this time, which is kind of nice, you know. With my Amazon I had to. I could only purchase things once my inventory and my stash gold were maxed, and this time, well, I could still pick up whatever's out on the ground, but like everything else I can buy it if I want to, and I can give my helper stuff that isn't hand-me-downs and crap, so it's kind of nice, you know. So I got him some like decent stuff before, which is kind of good, you know. Made an enigma of 2 oaths this weekend. I've been hooking Trav. Okay. Mate. Alright. No, he was fine. My tabby cat's a lot stronger than my Amazon was. Which honestly makes sense considering she's significantly higher level in this area than my Amazon was. Because I've got it written down where she managed to do the, what do you call it, the Lamis quest or whatever. And yeah, we're not even up to that yet for this, and this girl's died like once. Whereas my Amazon died like a lot, so we lost a lot of levels. Also, when I start a night, like when I first load in, I do have to re-clear where I've been unless it's already like fully cleared. Like for instance, this area we started from the waypoint, right? So we have to re-clear this whole area before we can go forwards, and anywhere that's like, there's no dungeons in this area, I don't think, unless there's one in there, which I don't think it is. I think it's in the next spot. But if there was a dungeon and if I'd already cleared it, it would become optional to re-clear. But I don't have any here, which is nice. I don't think I could fit this even if I wanted to. Maybe I could. I get creative, because if I could move that over by 1, possibly I might be able to fit a 4. Yeah, okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah. So, I also, I'm tempted to put the thing up that says, like, my... You know what, actually, that's a good idea. I'll put it up as, do I have it on this page? I don't. No. Okay, hold on. Where is my voice? 1. That. I only have voice RIP, but I reckon I was thinking I could do something a bit different with this. I wanted to do, because my voice is still kind of gone from the event. I might go with like back. Yeah, there we go. I kind of want to put like after these ad breaks or something stupid. I need this to be two rows. Probably cut there. Should do it. I'd love to get this shit centered if I could. I don't know if there's an option for this crap to be centered. Alignment. Center that shit. There we go. Alright, cool. a bit smaller than that. That'll do it. Alright, I find that deeply amusing. I overused my voice in like the last week and I really still don't have much of it. Oh, I can make those 3 together too. Alright, anyway, I think I was supposed to be selling shit and I got like momentarily distracted, but that's fine. It makes me laugh when I see it, so it's fine. Check that in the corner. I don't need that. I have got an extra scroll in my thing. 24 to life, 10% chance of getting magical items, 15 to life, cold resistance. Nah, it's not bad. It does give me more life. It's just the 10% chance of magic items, even though as my tabby cat character did prefer like magical items and or extra gold and shit. What is my spare for this? What's my spare amulet? Because I might be able to change that. If it's resistances, I can't swap it. Lightning resistant versus life and magic. Yeah, no, I'll swap that. If it was like an all resistances, I'd keep that shit. But that's way more on brand. Get that shit out of here. And let's grab all this crap. That had some resistance on it. I keep trying to sell the fucking cube. I don't know why. I swear, if I stop playing a game for like 1 to 2 weeks, I forget so much fucking shit. So, I have 3 of these things, and I don't know if they're going to make the perfect. I think they make the next one up. Oh, shit. Hey, cool. I have 3 of these fuckers, which means now I can throw all 3 of them in there. Now we can get ourselves a flawless sapphire, which means I've got just the tiniest bit more space. Oh my god. I could almost fit a pair of shoes or some crap in here. That would be just amazing. Anywho, I was going back downwards. That's right. Alright, that's fine. So, because I was here the other week, I did kind of like unlock some of this map, which does make like re-clearing it a little bit difficult. But it just means that I've got to walk a little bit tighter to all the buildings. So I've kind of probably got to do a little bit of a double up in like how close I am. Like I'm not going to be over here distance from that kind of thing because there's going to be like extra shit like skeletons and sashes, and I've just got to make sure that I don't miss crap if I can. And it feels like it's gotten like darker, like I'm out here at night. So we'll see. This is neat. It'd be cool if they could keep it warm and crap, but obviously I'd hate it if they bring temperature into this. Mate, I'm watching you. Can I reach you? Yeah, I can. I love them. These like little creeper, lurker, fucking whatever you are. I love them. I love the sound they make. I love how creepy they look. They're so great. I don't even know what the noise they make are. It's just that I don't know. I think because I love the Act 2 area and you get a lot of sand leapers there, right? I kind of feel like I like them a lot because of it. Even though they're a pain in the ass for like an archer and stuff, but it's fine. So yeah, we've just got a lot of re-clearing, a bit of picking up stuff. We're going to have a lot of re-killing things, and then we get into Kurast, and I think Kurast has got, I think the sewers are under Kurast. And then once I've cleared them, it's just optional if we want to go back down them later, if they're still in like the vicinity to do something with. I probably can't, no, because you put that across like the main area, and I do have a single line staff. Just shit's not very organized up in here, honestly. You guys could just, there you go. Good enough. Is good enough. Cool. Alright. Oh man. Diablo has like such a calmness between its music and stuff like that. I'm like, this shit, I could fall asleep to it, unfortunately, when it comes to Diablo. And I'm like, not normally, like whenever I hear the music of Diablo, I feel like playing Diablo, which is why I don't listen to it outside of playing it. Like there's some stuff I can listen to while I'm doing other things. Like I don't know why inside is so much fucking brighter. That's baffling to me. Hi, I see you guys. Hi. I like these little dudes. I like the fact that if you zoom in on them in this version, you can see like all their like colossal amount of eyes. It's so great. Alright. I think we're pretty much good for like this half. Honestly, when I'm standing inside here, I can actually friggin' see. It's great. For just like a split second. I also do think it's got a lot to do with the fact that, like I said before, I do have a microphone basically like borderline up against my eyebrows. And I feel like I can't like lean my head in a way to be able to see shit at the moment. So it's kind of funny. Because like one of my eyes is kind of like, I don't know, obscured by a microphone. But it's fine. I don't need both eyes to be playing Diablo. Nobody, well, depth perception perhaps. But it's fine. Hey mates. I must have knockback. I'm gonna have to check my shit again. I know that this is a bit like jarring for you guys when like I go for like a couple of weeks off and then I don't remember my shit and then I come back and I'm like, I must have this or I must have that. But yeah, wasn't necessarily my intention. I just I kind of thought I'd remember my shit better. Hi, can I sell you some stuff? I don't need any of these. My dude could probably do with some of it. I've still got a scroll in my stash. I don't really need to be carrying around with too much extra health. I'm not even using health really at the moment. So we should be fine. Extra gold for monsters. I do like that. That's a lot, but I've got better rings currently in storage, so it's fine. Chuck that in there and off we go. I also put like a new wax melt on top of the heater thing that I've got behind me. And even though it's not on, I can smell it really strongly. And I'm having a bit of regret with that because I'm like, it's a little bit much on the nose at the moment. And I don't know if it's going to give me a headache after a while. I can hear things over there, but it's fine. So, hi mate. Hey Crimson, what are you up to? So, good morning? Yeah, it's technically good morning and good evening and stuff like that. They're all accurate. I've been up for a couple of hours, so it's been good. I only just put... What's up, Phoenix? Hold on, are you in here? I see his low. Yeah, he is in here. Phoenix is complaining because he wants the heater on, and I had the heater on before, but it made this room too hot. I could hear more of the Zacharite guys over there. There you are. I just wanted them to come to me because we'll get over there in a moment. What are you up to today, Crimson? I might actually have a sip of water actually while I've got a second. Nothing's attacking me. There we go. There. I haven't hit that skeleton yet and I've missed those. Nearly. I must have run past them and not clicked on them because I was looking at the thing beside us, which is fine. And we're back up to where the waypoint was, where we sort of started from. So there shouldn't be too much that's like run away, hopefully. Yeah. I ran downwards when I came in and I didn't come over here. There we go. Okay, if I didn't come over here, there's a good chance I didn't walk down between this, which I did not. Oh, I can hear something making noises at me. Got a meeting in 4 hours, but so I'll be busy today. Stream's only 4 hours anyway, so yeah. But it's all good. If you've got stuff to do, by all means, don't stress. But yeah, we're back to normal stream times again, so 10 until 2 a.m. again, and yeah. Obviously, this week I've only got 2 streams. I've got today and tomorrow. And then I've got the rest of this week and the start of next week off. So I've got Wednesday to Wednesday off. So yeah, instead of doing rigging, I'm going to take that time to rest. As is probably necessary after the big event. I don't know if that like let me click on it then, I'm not sure. But yeah, we get Diablo today and we've got normal Rimworld tomorrow. Be kind of keen to see how my regular Rimworld colony's going. What just set you on fire, mate? Oh, you did. Okay. Well, they're coming up from like behind us because, yeah, they're not supposed to be, but they are. I realize he also technically casts like fire on himself. I think it's enchant. So yeah. What? Somebody dropped money further back. I didn't realize we were killing someone back here. But yeah, alright. Corpse. Yep. Corpse, crossbow, key. I'm probably not going to have space for a crossbow. Maybe. We'll see. I can identify some shit though, so 10% faster cast rate and attack rating. Not that useful for me. Not for what I'm doing. Generally speaking, very useful, probably would abuse. This playthrough, completely irrelevant, not useful at all. So, let me just chuck some stuff out of the way. Alright, I should be able to carry that crossbow now. And I should be able to make sure that these houses are clear. I'm guessing, I was going to say, I'm like, shit must be nearby because he keeps casting some shit, so... I just looked over and saw the voice will be right back and I giggled about it. I'm like, I definitely made the right choice with that because it's not sore or anything like that. It's just not 100% here in that sense. And it abuses me. Let's see. I might have to go back because I'm pretty well full up of stuff. But we'll see what else we can pick up around the place. This area is not that bad. Like, it's mostly just find the loot kind of thing. You know, find the loot, kill the things. Like, it's not a lot of actual, like, heavy-duty fighting. Next area should actually require me to fight a fair bit. I might have to go back to town because I can't carry the shit. Geostring brings me happiness to watch. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, it's just Diablo tonight, so it's a nice kind of chill one, you know? Like, it's not like I'm up against, like, any boss fights this evening. I don't even think I could even get close to one of the boss areas, so... Like, if I go back... I still have got... I'm not even halfway through my quest. What's up, Phoenix? Got everything to say. I know you're under my desk. I can't see you, but I know you're under there. I saw him walk in. I can't see him. I know he's under there. So... yeah. He's complaining because it is a cold night. Yes. And I had the heater on before I came down here. And when I moved into the room, it was too hot and the room got really, really hot. So I turned it off. And his beef is with the fact that it is now off. So, yeah. I'll turn it on later. It's just that for right this minute, it's kind of too cold. And I don't want that on. Oh, I mean, it's kind of too hot to have on right now, and I don't want to be sweating at this minute. Let's see, Fireball, Frost Nova. I am using Firewall and Frost Nova. 7 life, cold resistant, lightning resistant, poison resistant, magic damage reduce, and it does Nova charges. And Nova charges are pretty irrelevant to me. Glacial Spike's not that great either. 11 to life, lightning resistance, 5 to 12. 4 to 10, that's less, that's not great. Mine's normal attack speed, it's normal attack speed. It does slightly more, it just does slightly less damage. So lightning resistance is mine stronger than that one. This one does more resistances. And mine does 2 to Firewall and this only does 1 to Frost Nova. This is not an upgrade. Cool. Anyway, for anybody that might be wondering, a lot of the logic in a lot of the things that I'm going to use on my character is not going to make sense by like today's standards of what's decent. It's by what 13-year-old me thought was good and wanted to use. So yeah, I can see a lot of people probably getting very, very upset with that. Tough titties, I'm sorry that you feel that way about it, but I'm still gonna do what I did because I'm recreating that character. So yeah, try not to flame war me too much about the choices that I make because they're nonsensical by like what my kid logic was. So yeah, even I acknowledge that there's been times when I see something and I'm like, oh my god, this thing's epic, I wish I could use it, and I can't use it because insert rules here of why I can't use it on this playthrough and stuff. So yeah, we're all the way back down to the bottom here, which means we'll have to go up and through the sides. Let's see. Welcome in, enter. No idea what that is. If you're talking about the DLC, wrong topic to start in here. I am doing a nostalgia playthrough of the characters that I made back when I was 12 and 13. And we've done the one that I was had when I was 12, and we're up to the one that is for 13. So, yeah. I had these characters back in the original Diablo 2, and I thought if I was going to play Resurrected, I would make characters that I give a shit about. So I made the couple of characters that no matter how many years have gone past them, or how many decades, I still go back and play and deeply enjoy playing because they're just ridiculous. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And there's got a lot of like rules and shit that I've got to follow. I've missed like a center line there. I will come back to it, it's fine. But yeah. Otherwise, welcome in. And these guys, I love the sound of these guys. They're so great. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing isn't going to make a lot of sense. Don't stress. Just enjoying getting to recreate them and stuff. I think, was that a corpse? There was a corpse. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure I knocked one of these guys back here, but I guess we knocked him out of existence, so that's fine. So the only thing is, I do have to run back down through the center bit just a little bit. I have kind of like cleared this a bit. I do need to check down there, and then I think that place up there is the last bit, and then we can get the fuck out of Lower Kurast. And yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, we've been through the whole place at this point. So I just got to check up behind that building, and then we can go into the next area. We'll have all the map for this area. We'll have re-cleared, killed everything, looted everything, sold everything, and yeah. Was there something behind here? No. Alright, if there's anything still alive on the way out, then obviously it's been following me up and through like the lanes. But I should have got everything. So we'll see. And there goes my stamina. I was going to say, it's going to go eventually. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's the health shrine. I saw that on the map. Oh mate, you scared me. I thought you were one of the dudes, so I was like, I was ready to kill you, but you're just my guy. I'm not used to having the other helpers and crap because we've just done like a big playthrough that took like a year or so or whatever with my Amazon, and I had to keep my original, what do you call it? I had to keep my original helper that they gave me, you know, the rogue. So yeah,